Arguably one of the most iconic bikes of the 80s, it was loathed and loved in equal measure. Loathed by parents, teachers, policemen, and other bikers. And exactly because of that, loved by those who rode them. The term giant killer could have been invented just for the LC. Looking at the popular performance bikes of the early 80s, many of them were big, heavy, and draped in generous applications of metal flake and chrome. The LC struck a completely different tone, with its understated yet striking matte black and white color scheme. It looked like no other bike before. It wasn't just the looks though. The RD350 was now liquid-cooled and monoshocked, just like the TZ350 Racer. In spirit, it was a road-going TZ, and Yamaha was keen to promote the racing heritage, even if the LC had little in common with the TZ mechanically. Weighing in at 154 kilos with 47 screaming horses at 8,000 RPM, the LC was every bit the racer for the road and became an icon almost overnight. As legend had it, the LC was so desirable in the UK that everyone on the road had been stolen, not just once, but twice. The precursor to the LC was the air-cooled RD400 and earlier RD350. The 400 enjoyed massive success in the GPs and became hugely popular on the road as well. But with tightening emissions restrictions, the air-cooled bikes had to give way to a more sustainable solution. In the LC, the formula that worked so well in the air-cooled bikes finally came of age, just like many of its riders in fact.
I remember these bikes coming out vividly. We were riding around on KHs, GTs and GSs, Zs and the air-cooled RDs. When the LC came out, it made that lot look past it overnight. The styling was fresh and the detail crisp. They were refined to ride, they were light, they were nimble and they were fast. Not just fast for a two-stroke twin, they were really fast. The handling is phenomenal, thanks partly to the monoshock suspension, and you don't feel any frame flex at all, which is a first for most of us at the time. They gave the 350s twin discs and they're simply awesome, but you do have to work the engine hard. You've got to keep the needle north of 6,000 RPM and that turns you into a bit of a hooligan. But it's so much fun and you get a massive smile on your face every time you head out. The LC led us into the 80s, and for everybody who experienced the era, they're going to have fond memories of something or other. It was a mad time, and for some it was about Madonna or Sam Fox, sniffing glue or snorting coke, but always about big hair and bright colours. But for a legion of lads, it was one of these that brings back the best and the most vivid memories.